we will be taking you through what the market has done so far so good this year, and also with the intention of telling you what the possibilities are. As I commence this afternoon, I want to say a very big congratulations to the incoming managing director of Wema Bank PLC. His name is Adebise. As I also say, good luck to the man who just concluded his term as the managing director of Wema Bank PLC. You could see what we did there. It was a grain handover. There are different handing over within an organization. If this handing over has not been strategic, has not been peaceful, I will have probably indicated with a red arrow which will have shown a negativity. All right, but in this case, the managing director now, Adebise, was an executive director in the organization before he was appointed the deputy managing director. And for the best of information at our disposal, in the last couple of months, Mr. Oloketuyi has been on retirement leave, thereby leaving the management of this financial institution, otherwise known or fundamentally known as Agbonmagbe Bank, that was created by Chief Obafemi Awolowo back in days. But over the years, Wema Bank has refused to die. I call this financial institution the bank like a cat with 9 lives. So many other regional financial institutions that were created at the same time as Wema Bank are now have now been wrapped up and thrown into the basket of history. But in the case of Wema Bank, it has refused to die. I did write an article around 2004 that we need to now look at the foundation. What was it that Chief Obafemi Awolowo did specifically that has made Wema Bank to sustain and to overcome challenges that are often associated with such financial institutions? And so this is a positive handing over. And of course, a new deputy managing director has also been appointed. We will look at the possibilities of speaking with the new herdsman in Wema Bank PLC, particularly on the radio in a couple of days or weeks, as the case may be. But we will definitely announce ahead of our broadcast of that interview. Now again, the same Wema Bank PLC has announced to the market that they are coming to the market. The arrangement has been concluded. They are coming to the market to raise 20 billion naira, but not in either private placement or special placement or public offer or right issue, but in bond. You know, according to the release by the financial institution, it actually says that the plan originally is to do 50 billion naira debt issuance. It is a program, but in this tranche, it is going to be just 20 billion naira. Now, the intention, what they intend to deploy this fund to achieve is to beef up their capitalization, and that is quite much, and the payment period is between 5 to 7 years. What that suggests to those of us that are investors is that there is nothing that is going to happen to the outstanding number of shares of the financial institution. This is a debt instrument, but of course it suggests that the financial institution is credible enough because, again, they are not even looking at the hands of retail investors to raise this 20 billion naira, but from institutional investors. We will continue to monitor activities in this financial institution, the performance of the bond, and their performances on the floor of the Nigerian Stock Exchange to lead you aright. But in the last 1-2 years, Wema Bank PLC has refused to stay under at different intervals. Of course, there has always been profit taking as with other stocks in the market, but largely so far so good. Wema Bank has remained upbeat. Now we can say the bank might not necessarily be where it has expected itself to be or where we all expect it to be, but the truth of the matter is that it has moved from where it used to be. I remember an interview I had with Mr. Oloketuyi when he just took over the management of the bank. All right, those things he told me are not what we can put on air, but the truth of the matter is that the financial institution is moving ahead, and we will create the time to do more analysis on the stock of Wema Bank, particularly when the third quarter report is released to the market, expectedly in a couple of weeks from now.